The scraping this barrel's fun, but what shall I speak first, or spill first? Do I just go with it, or pick at stuff? Well, let's go this way. Like I've said, I've been around for 19 motherfucking years and seen some stuff. I mean, I've seen people I love die. I've seen my friends move away. I've seen my life in dreams and visions and think how wonderful it would be. Well, that was years ago now. Now my life is one big jumble. So let's start, shall we? And hopefully we can unjumble some stuff about me. So, meeting Perry, well, you know when you kind of think, when you go out and you think you finally found the one? Well, let me put it this way, this was fun. So one of the truths I'll be spilling is of my past. It wasn't great. I grew up with my mother and my stepfather in a village, which I won't be showing the location of. One day, I was out playing, just casually playing. Then the next thing I know, I get thrown into a bag. I hear my stepfather's voice telling these people to take me miles away from this place. I have no idea where I was being taken to or what was going to happen. All I know is I ended up somewhere. I go to explore this new place. It looks different to where I grew up. I don't recognise this place. The scenery is amazing, but the buildings look different to anything I've ever seen before. Now, this is where I end up meeting Perry, or Pez, or Pezza, or whatever you people call him nowadays. I don't bloody know, I'm sticking with whatever. Well, he replies to me either way, so. After many failed attempts to get his attention, I knew what I had to do. This is where it gets interesting, because as long as I've known Perry, he sticks with the story of how he saw something on his way home from work one day, and it scared him. But what nobody knows is that it was me he saw. He only sticks with the story to protect me, which I respect him very much. But hey, this is how it goes. I see Perry coming home from work, a young fit lad. Well, back in the day, Perry was, must have been about 13, 14. So not like how he is now with his bitching and his moaning about his old fucking age. But anyway, a young, fit lad riding his bike peacefully, listening to music, or, whatever, tapping his handlebars, because he's a drummer, and he liked to drum on his handlebars. Why the fuck not? Anyway, he stops to have a drink, which is what he would usually do. He'd stop, have a drink, and carry on his way. So, he would usually stop, have his drink, and he lights up what you people call a ciggy, a cigarette, or whatever. I don't know what the hell it was, but, So, I go and make my move while I can. Perry notices me, and he's in shock. I do what most people would have done, and waved at him. Instead of waving back, he turned around and rode away. I thought it was odd, and thought, had I done something wrong? Oh well. I I saw Perry a few days later. Well, weeks, but it felt like days. But he was in such a rush to get to work, I thought, oh, I'll see him later on anyway, unless he goes a different way like he has been for the last few days. Well, weeks. Hours passed by, and you guessed it, I did see him again. But this time, he was pushing his bike. He seemed really pissed off. I took the opportunity to go and say hello and introduce myself. Like a nice person, you know, go, hi, my name's Crimson Chaos. Well, chaos because apparently that's all I ever did back in the day was cause chaos. But yes, my real name is actually Crimson Balor. But, you know, Crimson Chaos has so much of a nice ring to it, don't you think? Anyway, so I introduced myself, which I did, and Perry was a little bit nervous. I asked what was wrong. He had told me some stories of the place where we were walking, and people had stories too. At this point, after introducing myself, we started walking and talking, like what most people should be doing. So after this, I was shocked to find out Perry had described me to a lady who lived nearby. She told Perry a story about a young boy whose body was discovered in a bag nearby. I discovered the truth. So it turns out, after being thrown in the bag and taken miles away, it turns out I was taken to the Grand Union Canal and thrown in. So yeah, if you've guessed it by now, I wasn't alive when Perry first saw me, hence why he rode away from me and he looked at me funny. Only because my clothes were from back in the good old days, apparently. Or that's probably the wrong term to use, but hey, shit happens. Sorry, that's just brought back some memories, you know. Can't believe that. I ended up talking with Perry, and I explained everything to him. It turns out I've been gone for years and years and years. I'm not just talking a couple of years, I'm talking loads of years. But the thing is, only Perry knows what happened, and he's sworn to keep his lips sealed. He won't tell anyone my past. And that's something that he will not be speaking of. I've grown up with Perry. He's like the brother I've always wanted, because growing up I was an only child. I had no brothers, no sisters, no nothing. Perry's always been protective over me, and I'm protective over him. Perry's my friend, and he's always been there for me over the years. I've been hiding in the shadows, watching and listening, so like I said, those truths I'll be spilling. Well, only because Perry won't do it. And the funny thing is, some of you have told him stuff that he won't repeat. But he has said he'll keep his lips sealed. But oh look, did I say lips sealed? I don't fucking think so. So, oh wait, hang on a minute, if I didn't keep my lips sealed, oh look, more truth to be speaking about. Yippee, oh, this is gonna be so much fun.